our team, you can look at our team and imagine the profile of the players, you know? Now imagine a talent like Rashford. Our team should be so much better with Rashford. But this Rashford, he has to change. If he change, we are more than welcome to put a talent like Rashford. And we need it. So, but in this moment, I think it's really clear that we have to set some standards. That's all. We are waiting for Marcus if he wants really, really bad. That's the only thing. So it's you try to make like something personally. It's not personal. I have nothing against Marcus. I just have to make the same rules for everybody. And that, for me, it's so simple. It's always the same answer.
Is it disappointing for you as a coach, though, to see a player with such talent and potential? We've seen it in the past, what he's achieved, that your message is not getting through to him.
I promise, Andrew, I will not give you nothing today about Marcus Rashford. I'm giving you a little bit. It's the same thing, guys. We need goals. We need 1 against 1. We need threat on the final third. Guys, what more do you need?
We've got to get some dinner and some sleep. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Dharmesh, what do you think?
Wow. I mean, he is dynamite in these news conferences now. And when he's asked about Marcus Rashford, he's completely honest. They're a better team with Marcus Rashford in the team. He was asked actually after that, just before that, about the links with Barcelona and whether he knew anything about it. And he said, I know nothing about it.
Knows nothing. All right, let's get back to the viewers' questions then. Judon, who has been waiting patiently. Your time is now, sir.
Yes, I'm a Manchester United fan myself. Just going back to Ruben Amorim's system, Onana was brought in by Erik ten Hag because it suited his system. Now that we have a new manager, how does he fit into Amorim's system?
Ashley, how does the goalkeeper fit into the system?
Well, it's been a struggle, I think. He clearly wants his goalkeeper to play out from the back. But it goes... There's so many of those Manchester United players that are struggling in this system. I think De Ligt is struggling in possession. The team is struggling very in possession more than anything. So Onana, yes, I think he's a good goalkeeper, good shot stopper. I don't think he's comfortable enough with the ball at his feet, which we've seen clearly in previous games. So that's an area for concern. What surprises me is that goalkeepers can't get better with their feet at this stage in their career. It really surprises me because you'd work on something like that. And then they would get better, you'd think, but they seem to not. But there's a lot. You mentioned Onana. I don't think that's Manchester United's biggest problem at the minute.
Nice one. Nick, you're next.
So I'm an Arsenal fan and Arsenal season ticket holder. We've got, just had to put that out there. Obviously great to hear a lot of Arsenal noise today. So we're after a striker. There's a few options. There's obviously the bid for Ollie Watkins. There's Sesko, there's Tel, there's Duran, possibly. Which one do you think is suited to Arsenal with the way we play?
Ashley.
Ollie Watkins.
Why?
Because I think that what Arsenal struggle with a little bit is sometimes there can be a kind of a one-trick pony. We know they like to go down the right-hand side. I think Ollie Watkins would give them a different dynamic of running in behind. For a centre-half, it's so difficult to deal with. You have to honour that run, which now gives a lot more space for all those players like Odegaard and the creative midfield players. I don't think Havertz gives them that. So I think Ollie Watkins is one of the best number 9s at running forward, giving you an out ball, a clearance that he gets onto the end of. So for me, he would be the best choice out of all the ones you mentioned.
Luther, you're next.
Yeah, so you guys have been talking about Dorgu a lot this day. But Man United, every time they talk about their transfers, there's a lot about how they don't have enough money. They have a £15 million buyback clause for Alvaro Carreras and Benfica. Why isn't that someone they're looking at when he knows the squad and they had to battle to get him away from Real Madrid against Man City and other teams?
Dharmesh.
So they were considering him. They were considering bringing back Alvaro Fernandez Carreras because he was the one they were considering if the Dorgu one went over the limit that they wanted to pay. But there was still no guarantee that if the Dorgu one hadn't happened, and we're still waiting for that to get totally finalised, that they would have still gone for Fernandez Carreras. They might have just said, look, let's just keep Malacia and will move on and in the summer. So I think what United are trying to do with their transfers now, we've seen before, like if they don't get the first target, they have to bring a player in. I think they're trying to focus on who is exactly going to make them better. Would Fernandes, Carreras make them better? Potentially, yes. But they think Dorgu is the #1 target. And that's why they focused on him. And they had that in the background. And now they can allow Malacia to leave. And Real Betis have made inquiries about Malacia already as well.